I'm Detective Pierre LeBlanc. Been working these bayous for, hell, longer than I care to admit. Never thought I'd be telling a story like this. But sometimes, the truth is stranger than any tall tale you might hear around these parts. It all started on a morning just like any other. The bayou was quiet, peaceful even. But beneath that calm, something was stirring. The Louisiana bayou, she's a world of her own, full of secrets and, well, things that most folks wouldn't believe. I'd always dismissed the stories, Thought they were just superstitions. Old wives' tales to keep the kids in line.
I'm telling you, something's out there. My cousin's boat just vanished.
Come on now, fellas. There's always a logical explanation. Boats sink, people get lost. But then, things started happening. Things that even I couldn't explain away.
Detective LeBlanc, I'm Officer Anya Dubois, your new partner.
Right, the city girl. Welcome to the bayou. Hope you brought your bug spray and your common sense.
I'm ready for anything, sir. I've been reading about the recent disappearances and livestock mutilations.
LeBlanc, the stranded family? Where? All right, we're on our way. Looks like you'll get your feet wet sooner than expected, rookie. Let's go.
Detective, look at these marks. They're huge, like nothing I've ever seen before.
Could be from debris, or no, there's got to be a rational explanation.
It was a monster, an alligator, bigger than a house. I've never seen anything like it.
Now let's not jump to conclusions. There's always a rational.
Detective, I found something.
What in the... Pack your gear, rookie. We're going in. And bring extra ammo, just in case. Little did I know, we were about to face something that would change everything I thought I knew about these swamps. Sometimes the legends are true, and sometimes they don't tell the half of it. The deeper we went into the bayou, the more I felt like we were being watched. Every shadow seemed to move, every sound made us jump.
This is incredible. The biodiversity here is just wow.
Yeah, well, half of it's trying to eat you. The other half's just waiting its turn. Probably just a big catfish, nothing to worry about.
That was no catfish, Detective.
I knew she was right, but, well, old habits die hard, That there's old Jacques. If anyone knows anything about this creature, it's him. You shouldn't be here. The bayou don't like outsiders poking around. Jacques, we need your help. People are disappearing. You've seen something, haven't you? It's bigger than anything you've ever seen. Eyes that glow in the dark, scales hard as armor. It ain't natural, I tell you.
Can you show us where you saw it?
Out there where the water turns black, but I'm warning you, it's a death wish. As we pushed deeper into the swamp, I couldn't help thinking about my old man.
You okay, Detective?
Just memories. My father vanished in these waters years ago, part of why I became a cop, I guess. Yeah, well...
I'm sorry, I didn't know. What was that?
Nothing good, that's for sure. The air was so thick you could cut it with a knife.
Look, these claw marks, they're huge.
I've never seen anything like this. It's like something out of prehistoric times. We need to move, now. In that moment, I realized we weren't the hunters here. We were the prey. You know that feeling when your whole world turns upside down? When everything you thought you knew just crumbles?
Detective, I don't like this. It's too quiet.
Yeah, it's like the whole swamp is holding its breath. And there it was. The thing I'd refused to believe in. Bigger than anything I'd ever seen. And Lord, was it angry.
Oh my God, it's real.
Anya, get down. Time seemed to slow down. I could see every detail. The rows of teeth, the ancient scales, the eyes. It was like a nightmare come to life, right there in front of us. God, those eyes, like looking into the abyss itself. Anya. No. In that moment, I broke. Everything I thought I knew, everything I believed in, it all meant nothing. The weight of my failure, of Anya's disappearance, it was crushing me. I'd never felt so lost, so utterly defeated. I'm sorry, Anya. I'm so sorry. I should have listened. As I sat there waiting for death, I thought about my old man, about all the stories he used to tell, the rituals, the old ways, the things I'd always laughed off. The ritual. Dad's old Cajun ritual. Gotta respect the old ways, gotta make it right.
Pierre, help!
Anya, my God, you're alive.
That thing, it's not just an animal, Pierre. It's something more.
I know. And I think I know how we can stop it. It's gonna sound crazy, but we need to combine the old Cajun ritual with our modern tactics. It's our only chance. As the storm raged on, we made our plan. A crazy mix of modern tactics and ancient lore. It was our only shot, and God help us, we were gonna take it. The bayou was alive that night. Every shadow moved, every sound echoed. And us? We were about to face the devil himself.
Are you sure this will work?
Honestly, no. But it's all we've got. The words felt strange on my tongue, like something from another life. But as I spoke, I could feel something changing.
It's working.
And now, Anya? In that moment, facing down this force of nature, I finally understood. The bayou wasn't just a place. It was alive, and we'd been trespassing.
I can't hold it.
You've got this, rookie. Remember why we're here? I saw something in Anya's eyes then. The same fire my old man used to talk about. The spirit of the bayou itself. We're not here to destroy you. We're here to restore balance. In that moment, I felt connected. To the creature, to the bayou, to every story my daddy ever told me.
Is it over?
Yeah, I think it is. As the sun rose, I realized something. The bayou had changed me. Or maybe it had just reminded me of who I really was.
So, Detective, still a skeptic?
Let's just say, I'm open to possibilities now. The monster was gone, but the mystery, that would always be part of the bayou, and part of me. After all, in the bayou, every ending is just another beginning.
I've always been drawn to the mysteries of the deep, but nothing could have prepared me for what awaited on Acheron Island. The moment I stepped off the boat, I felt it. A presence, ancient, hungry, watching. The air itself seemed to whisper secrets.
You're that scientist, aren't you? Listen close, Missy. The sea guards its secrets fiercely, disturb its balance, and we all pay the price. These waters, they hunger.
I appreciate the warning, sir, but I'm here to study, not disturb. Science seeks to understand, not to... If only I had truly heeded his words. Perhaps then. But no. The path was set the moment I arrived. I was so focused on my instruments, on the data, the gentle lapping of waves, the salty breeze. It all faded away. I almost missed it when...
Help! Help! Something's got me!
What was that? Hold on tight. Did anyone else see that? There's something out there. Something big, something impossible.
Dr. Thorne, please. You're scaring people. It was probably just a large fish or your imagination. These waters are safe.
No, you don't understand. We need to investigate this immediately. What I felt, what I saw, it defies explanation. That was the moment everything changed. The moment I realized that in seeking to uncover Acheron's mysteries, I had awakened something ancient, something terrifying, and now it was hunting us all. The boundary between our world and the abyss had been breached. The sea doesn't give up its secrets easily. To uncover them, I needed a team as driven, and perhaps as foolish, as myself. You must be Elias. I've heard you know these waters better than anyone.
Aye, and I know well enough to fear them. But fear never stopped a fool from seeking the truth, eh?
Dr. Thorne, I'm Anya. I've read all your papers on deep-sea bioluminescence. I can't believe I'm going to be working with you.
Welcome aboard, Anya. Your enthusiasm is refreshing.
You see that? The old ones called them the Leviathan's fingerprints. My family, we have a long history with such things.
Your family? What do you mean?
Let's just say some ancestors of mine thought they could control the uncontrollable. Didn't end well for them or anyone else.
Dr. Thorne, are you seeing this? These structures, they're not natural formations.
My God, it looks like ruins, but that's impossible at this depth.
It's awake. Heaven help us, it's awake.
What was that?
Everyone, hold on.
Now you've seen it. The thing my ancestors tried to control. The thing that's been waiting all these years. We've woken the Leviathan, and it's hungry.
We thought we were the hunters, the explorers. How wrong we were. With every passing hour, the Leviathan's presence grew stronger, its hunger insatiable.
It took Jimmy, just reached up and oh God, the sounds he made.
It's getting bolder, hunting in shallower waters now.
We need to warn everyone. Evacuate the island if necessary.
But where would we even go? Look!
Well, looks like we're in for one hell of a fishing trip.
Anya, start the engines. We need to get to those underwater ruins. The answers we need might be there.
It's beautiful.
Aye, and deadly. Beauty and terror, two sides of the same coin in these waters.
We need to get down there. Suit up for a dive.
We're taking on water.
Damn beast must have punctured the hull when we weren't looking.
Elias, I think I know what your ancestors were trying to control, and I fear we've doomed us all by waking it.
Well, Doc, if we're gonna drown, at least we'll do it somewhere pretty.
Wait, look at the symbol. It's vibrating? Of course, sound. Elias, your family didn't try to control the Leviathan. They communicated with it.
Fat lot of good it did them.
Dr. Thorne, Elias, you're alive!
Anya, quick, we need to get back to the boat. I have an idea. In that moment, suspended between life and death, I saw it. The Leviathan wasn't just a creature, it was a key. A guardian of knowledge we weren't meant to possess.
Oh my god.
Everyone to the boat, now!
And here I thought retirement would be boring.
Anya, the frequency modulator. Elias, keep us afloat.
It's working!
Aye, but for how long?
I understand now.
Dr. Thorne.
Evelyn, no.
It's okay. I have to go. There's so much to learn, to understand. In the end, the greatest discovery wasn't the Leviathan. It was the vastness of our own ignorance, the depths of mystery still waiting to be explored.
What do we do now?
We wait, and we watch. The sea never gives up all its secrets at once.
The Leviathan sleeps once more, but not in the depths of the ocean. It slumbers in the depths of human understanding, waiting for the day we're ready to dive deeper into the mysteries of our world and beyond.
I guess I should introduce myself. I'm Dr. Amelia Chen. You might have heard of me, not in a good way. 5 years ago, I was part of the team that unleashed a prehistoric nightmare on the world. We called it the Megalodon. The world called it a catastrophe. Now I'm back where it all began. Kauai. Once a paradise, now a graveyard of shattered dreams and broken boats. The fear never leaves you. It's in every wave, every shadow beneath the surface. But nothing could have prepared me for what washed up on our shores that morning. Dear God, these bite marks. They're even bigger than before.
Amelia, the thermal vent. It wasn't just a portal to the past. It was a breeding ground.
What are you saying, Tanaka?
The Meg we encountered, it was just a baby. And now its offspring are evolving.
Evolving? How is that possible?
The unique conditions in the trench, the volcanic activity, it's accelerated their growth, their adaptation. They're unlike anything we've seen before.
In that moment, I felt the weight of my past mistakes crushing down on me. But I had no idea how much heavier that burden was about to become.
Look, something's out there!
Ah! Help! Something's hitting the boat!
Call the Coast Guard, now! I didn't think. I just moved. Maybe it was guilt. Maybe it was instinct. Or maybe it was hope. Hope that I could finally make things right.
Is she crazy? She'll be killed!
Hold on, I've got you.
Behind you, it's coming back!
As I turned, I saw it. A flash of iridescent blue, a jaw wider than a car, and eyes. Eyes that seemed almost intelligent. This wasn't just a monster. This was nature's revenge.
That was incredible.
Isn't that the scientist, the one who...
We need to evacuate the coast. Now. It's back. And it's not alone. As I stood there, soaked and shivering, I knew. This was just the beginning. The shadow of the Meg had returned, and this time, I had to make it right. We need to act now. Every minute we waste puts more lives at risk. The Meg is evolving, adapting faster than we can track.
And we're supposed to trust you after what happened last time, Dr. Chen. Your last expedition was a disaster.
Trust her? Hell, I'd sooner trust a shark not to bite. But she's the only one who knows what we're up against.
Captain Makoa, I presume. I'm sorry about your brother. I never meant for anyone to get hurt.
Save it, Doc. Your sorry won't bring him back. But if you're here to finish what you started, count me in. Someone's got to make sure you don't get anyone else killed.
We may have our differences, but right now, we're humanity's best hope. We need your full support and resources.
Dr. Chen, Maya Rodriguez, marine biologist. I'm here to ensure we don't repeat past mistakes. We need to approach this scientifically.
Great. A tree hugger. You gonna ask the Meg nicely to stop eating people?
These creatures were here long before us, Captain. We can't just keep killing everything we don't understand. There's a delicate balance.
We need both of you. Your skills, your perspectives. We're facing something beyond any of us. It'll take all our combined expertise to survive this.
I hope you've got a plan, Doc. Because where we're going, there's no room for error. One mistake, and we're all shark bait.
These readings, they're off the charts. It's like the ocean itself is changing. The Meg's presence is altering the entire ecosystem.
The thermal vent was just the beginning. We need to find the source, understand how they're evolving. If we can predict their adaptations, we might have a chance at stopping them.
Dr. Chen, we've got multiple contacts moving fast. They're like nothing we've ever seen before.
Here we go, people. Showtime. Remember your training and watch each other's backs. We're all we've got out here.
Oh my god, Amelia, you need to see this. It's enormous.
Brace for impact. This is it, people. Everything we've prepared for. Let's make it count. The ocean had always been unpredictable, but, well, nothing could have prepared us for what happened next.
Oh my god, it's beautiful.
And deadly. Evasive maneuvers now. That's impossible. It's skin. It's like armor.
The evolutionary leap. It's beyond anything we imagined.
That's when I knew. This wasn't just nature gone wrong. Someone was pulling the strings.
The Meg's DNA, it's been altered. Artificially.
Project Chimera. They're not just studying these creatures.
They're weaponizing them.
Abandoned ship. Get to the life rafts.
Tanaka, no!
As I watched our ship disappear, I felt the weight of every mistake that had led us here.
This is on you, Chen. All of it.
We can't just kill them. They're victims too, of human interference.
Maybe I should just turn myself into Project Chimera. End this. As night fell, I realized this was our darkest hour, and dawn seemed a long way off. I couldn't sleep. The waves kept whispering secrets, and suddenly, I understood. The light, it's not just controlling them, it's hurting them.
What are you talking about?
The Megs, their behavior, it's not aggression, it's pain. We need to shut down that signal.
And how do you propose we do that, Doc? Swim over and ask nicely?
No, we infiltrate their facility together.
I can use my sonar equipment to communicate with the Megs. Maybe calm them?
And I'll keep us alive long enough to get there. Hell, maybe I'll even get to punch a shark. Let's do this.
As we prepared our desperate plan, I felt something I hadn't in years. Hope.
The Megs, they're circling but not attacking. It's working. They're beautiful up close.
Don't celebrate yet. We've got company, and it ain't the friendly kind.
What happened next was a blur of bubbles, blood, and bioluminescence, a ballet of violence in slow motion. This way, the control room should be just ahead.
Dr. Chen, we've been expecting you. Bravo on making it this far.
It's over. Shut it down. You're torturing them. You're disrupting the entire ecosystem.
You have no idea what you're dealing with. These creatures, they're the key to our survival, to controlling the oceans.
No, they're the key to our extinction if we don't stop this.
Whatever you're gonna do it fast. The Megs are tearing this place apart.
Sometimes, to save the world, you have to let go of fear, of guilt, of the past. In that moment, as the world seemed to hold its breath, I realized redemption isn't given. It's earned, with every choice, every action, every life saved.